Meanwhile, scores of people are marching in Lenasia this morning in support of Palestinians in Gaza. The Walk for Freedom is hosted by the Palestine Solidarity Alliance. It aims to highlight the ongoing humanitarian crisis in Gaza. Newzroom Afrika's Katleho Sekhotho is there and joins us now live. Good morning to you again, Katleho. And just speaking about that package we just played as well, for those who are participating in this walk, they must be also very concerned about the flotilla interception.
Certainly, Masa, the Walk for Freedom demonstration throughout the community of Lenasia has come to an end here, and under the tent just behind me, we'll hear from a few speakers reflecting on not only the flotilla, but just their overall continued call for an end of the genocide and the blockade in Gaza. And so the message has been clear about freeing Palestine, and the message being that, the humanitarian crisis in the region is one that is startling and begging the world to wake up to the realities of what's happening to the Palestinian people. And speaking about the flotilla, I have with me Newzroom to give us more details. Newzroom, we spoke a few days ago, and you were one of the people who were supposed to be part of the flotilla, but you fell sick in Tunis and couldn't. And looking at the developments of this week, the abductions, the kidnapping of those who are part of the flotilla, what do you make of the situation?
I am very concerned about the participants that have been kidnapped by the IOF. These are people who I've known, people I've spoken to, people who took me in like a daughter. And for them to be in Israeli prisons, not knowing what's happening, it is very, very sad. We know what happened to Greta. There was one of the released delegates had a statement that said that Greta was harassed in prison. So I don't know what to expect when they come out, what stories they're going to come out with. We fear for them, but we know what they're experiencing is nothing to what the Palestinians are experiencing. There's over 15,000 political prisoners in Palestinian prisons, and they are not allowed, they were never given the right for legal representation, and that's exactly what's happening now with the flotilla. So let's just hope and pray that they are all okay, and we're thinking about their families as well.
Certainly. And as someone who was supposed to be part of the flotilla, I mean, from an emotional perspective, what do you make of it?
Honestly, I feel like it would have been better if I was on the boats than back home. But I know that I can still use my voice from back home. I can still come out to an event like this. This is our 16th annual Walk for Freedom. It didn't just start on the 7th of October. It didn't start when the flotilla, when people decided to get onto the flotilla. It's over 75 years of oppression, and we need to. And it's a responsibility for all of us to come out. So yes, sometimes you feel hopeless, but come out, start boycotting. Don't drink Coca-Cola, don't eat McDonald's. Those are complicit companies in the genocide. And I feel like I can still use my voice to amplify the voices of the Palestinians and the voices of the detained people on the flotilla.
And what would your message be to the general public in South Africa, even the people who are here? What would your message be?
My message is get more active, become active members of society. It doesn't have to just be about Palestine. We're worried about what's happening in our own communities. Gender-based violence is an issue. So get active, become active members of society. We as the youth have the power, and we need to use our voice to create change. We have to link our struggles in order for liberation to come. And we are not free until everybody is free.
Thank you, Newzroom. We'll leave it there. Thank you. So, Masa, you've heard it there from Newzroom. She was supposed to be part of the flotilla, but she did fall sick in Tunis and wasn't able to be on board of the over 50 boats that were part of the flotilla. And so behind me, we'll hear from a few speakers here who are calling for the freedom of Palestinians and the end to the genocide.